Oh God, oh man, oh God, oh man, oh God.
2018, ladies and gentlemen, is when we had the last ever, for the time being, Tomb Raider game called Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which is really good actually. I do like the rebooted games from 2013 where you had English actress Camilla Luddington giving her vocal talents to the lead heroine. I thought she was terrific actually, and she understood the essence of what makes Lara tick.
I noticed you had a little crush perhaps.
No, it wasn't just a little crush. I was totally perving out the whole time.
I didn't want to put it quite that way.
But it seems Crystal Dynamics and Embracer Group don't have a clue what to do with a very celebrated video game sex symbol icon. Rona Mitra was my first introduction to Lara Croft when she would walk around doing various promos in France and London. And in actuality, before Angelina Jolie was cast in the role, I thought Rona Mitra should have been given a chance to be in front of the camera in a big AAA action film of the time. I think she would have been fantastic, superb. But today, folks, a tabletop game featuring Lara Croft called Shadows of Truth, not to be confused with this African classic you can watch now on YouTube.
No.
No, this was a tabletop game that's been in limbo for ages. And then a couple of days ago, the news broke, and let's just brace ourselves, folks, but the game has been cancelled due to creative differences, which between you and me means there were lots of pronouns behind the scenes, plenty of activism. What else could destroy an IP that nobody has any faith in anymore? Or faith no more, if you're my pattern.
Eat lightning and shit thunder with Jason King on Kung Fu Hot Dog.
Rated R. Starts Friday, June 22nd at theaters everywhere.
More fun than working with two really hot twins. No, it's not.
So quick glance here, folks, from thatparkplace.com. If you just simply type in Tomb Raider, these are the articles that come up. So the Amazon TV show is dead after $100 million, went nowhere with Phoebe Waller-Bridge, that nonsensical human being. Despite negative reviews and seemingly poor viewership, Tomb Raider, the legend of Lara Croft, gets a second season. And I'll get back to animated Lara later on. That's voiced by Hayley Atwell, wasting her talents. Tomb Raider, the legend of Lara Croft, fails to chart on Netflix's top 10 list. Can't imagine why. Jennifer Solke provides an update on the live-action Tomb Raider, helmed by, wait for it, Miss Deja Vu, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Nothing. It keeps disappointing and disappointing and disappointing, and there you go. I mean, apparently Sophie Turner was the main lead of the live-action Amazon series for Lara Croft Tomb Raider. I mean, in essence, I would have said, yeah, that wasn't a bad choice, but then Sophie Turner's one of these people now who only picks specific strong woman roles because she can't play somebody who's in trouble, because one of Lara Croft's, shall we say, bad habits, she gets herself into a lot of trouble, but she always manages to find a way to pick her way out of everything.
Give it up.
You're going to shoot me, Alex.
So when I heard about this story, I was like, a tabletop RPG, Lara Croft. Nobody seemed to care about this. Now, here is the production company, Evil Hat Productions. An interesting name, by the way. I mean, wow. And if you look at the characters right here, this is part... Now, look, I don't do tabletop RPGs. I'm sure they're great, but I don't have time for that nonsense. I mean, I call it nonsense. I'm being ignorant. But you got these characters that you can choose to pick and role play in this game. Lara Croft, for some reason, is obscured here. But, you know, on first glance, when you have a look, you don't see the pronouns in play. It's all about aesthetics, what your particular role is, if you're a companion or a hunter or a crafter, so on and so forth. It seems okay, right? And then you get to Reddit, and it is pretty hilarious, actually. So just starting from the beginning, the cancelled project Tomb Raider Shadows of Truth was a different tabletop RPG game by Evil Hat Productions. The game looked awful. If you really want a cool Tomb Raider tabletop RPG, check out Broken Compass or its remake, Outgunned Adventures. Honestly, I completely forgot about that. Wait, this is not the anticipated Tomb Raider series game, right? RPG? No, it was some tabletop RPG. Don't really remember it. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Who gives a shit then? And partly, folks, me making this video, you might think the same thing. Kung Fu, why do you give a doo-doo? Well, the thing is, I am a big fan of Lara Croft and Tomb Raider and all of her various iterations, and I've made videos about her on this channel before. So it only seemed right, folks, that I would honor Miss Croft and give her her due. And of course, speaking of a due or a due, it only gets so much more worse, folks. So again, when you look at the creative differences, this is an announcement from Evil Hat Productions that, oh, you know, we couldn't see eye to eye, and we eventually had to break ties because the licensor wasn't really happy about the output. Now, the licensor in question is in the Embracer Group and Crystal Dynamics. Crystal Dynamics, remember, who gave us that god-awful Avengers game from 2017. Or I think it was announced in 2017 and got released a couple of years later. So bad is that game, I've completely forgotten about it too. So there you go, folks. But let's have a look at this, because this article pretty much breaks down the drama here, and it's hilarious. When rumors of the project first surfaced with concept art from Evil Hat, fans were tepid about the actual project. It came out quickly that the lead writer, who's called Ray Najadi, a self-described, wait a minute, Filipino Algerian, because that's what you need, who's as queer as you would expect. With a name like that, I wouldn't think you were queer, dude. He listed his ex-bio as he, they, pointing out he's a Nebula award winner from SFWA, and also saying he's queer, trans, mask, disabled.
Hi, my name is Erin. I use she, her pronouns, and I am
You can have two. Fucking you.
Also working on the project was April Kit Wash, who wrote the game Thirsty Sword Lesbian, whose pronouns in her bio state that she is a she, her, or gay gem. See what I mean? When you've got clowns like these people, who you expect to create a simple Lara Croft game, be it a tabletop or whatever, they can't get the essence of the character correct. It just dumbfounds me why this happens time and time again. Again, I would say the cover of this looks nice, but then you got a character who's a paraplegic, she's the black version of Hawkeye, but just a lot more uglier. That's what we're going to say about her. And there you go, look on Tumblr. He, they, and April Kid Wash, Gay Spaceship Games. Oh my god, these people are absolutely hilarious. They're evil, but they are so hilarious beyond belief. I don't think they even step out of their own doors to do the local grocery shopping in their area because they're petrified of real people. Go and touch some grass, folks. So proof of the pudding right there. And I will say this much, if you really want to get into a Lara Croft animated adventure that's actually good, Lara Croft Revisioned from 2007, you can watch them all in HD on YouTube. They're fantastic. It's done by different people. I believe it's a Japanese or Chinese man that's actually the creator of the series, and it's fantastic.
I do hope this works.
You just can't take a lovely based white female. I mean, I say white loosely because I'm going to show you a couple of things in a minute. And behave yourself. I don't mean Lara's couple of things that we've grown to love for many, many years. When I say that Crystal Dynamics and the Embracer Group have no idea what to do with their beloved sex symbol of video gaming, that is Lara Croft, this is their redesign of that character.
Oh man. Oh God. Oh man. Oh God. Oh man. Oh God. Oh man. Oh God. Oh man. Oh God.
Yes, folks, it's Leon Kennedy / Eddie Redmayne as your female Lara Croft. Do I dare scroll down? Oh, it's hideous. Oh, it's hideous. Help me, God. Oh my God. Now remember, folks, when I said white Lara Croft, loosely stating that fact, this is my Latina AI version right here. And as you can see, she likes to bandage up her fingers and maybe clean your windows when you're not looking. But I think as a different version of the character, Rona Mitra, again, an Anglo-Indian lady, could have played the role, no problem. What do you see about this version right here? Just pure, unadulterated sexiness, right? That's what we want from a video gaming sex symbol. I know I keep using that phrase, but hey, you know where I'm going with this, right? But here we go, folks. There's my version of Lara Croft in the daytime, and I know what you're gonna say. Her right hand looks like her left hand. That's AI doing its silly displacement as usual, but I created this about 10 months ago. And do you think the people at Embracer Group and Crystal Dynamics will acknowledge a design like this? A biological female, folks? Nope, because they are consumed by identity politics, ladies and gentlemen. The same activists who are led to believe that there's actually more than just male and female out there, because apparently they've got the gift of communicating with lizard people around us. And speaking of which, David Icke, that proponent of the lizard people, because he's a good man, by the way, even he will tell you, well, there's only two genders. People who walk around in a beehive construction telling you, oh my God, I'm a gay gem and a he, her, and a she, it. They're out of their absolute minds. It's like somebody's given them an hallucinogenic drug and they walk around like puppies in the wind. But on that one, ladies and gents, if you enjoyed this video today, make sure you give it a like, smash that subscribe button, and I will catch you catching me for the return of the next video.